Hello everyone, welcome to this video. Okay, today I have one question for you. What if in a conversation everyone just talks without any rules? Okay, let's get it. Okay, we will discuss an important concept in the field of semantic and pragmatic, namely maxim of conversation. Okay, next slide. This concept was first introduced by a prominent philosopher and linguist named H. Paul Chris in his article titled Logic in Conversation in 1975. This principle is based on the assumption that participants in a conversation cooperate with each other and generally strive to be honest, provide sufficient and relevant information, and speak clearly to achieve effective communication. And Chris' cooperative principle states Chris' fundamental insight was that conversation is a cooperative activity. And then from the principle of cooperation, Chris then formulated four sub-principles known as maxim. Therefore, maxim are: first, maxim of quality, focus on honestly or be truthful. And then second, quantity, be appropriately informative. And the third, relation of or relevance, be relevant. And the second one is manner, be clear. Okay, now we will discuss or we will talk about maxim of quantity. Maxim of quantity is a conversational rule which increases cooperative principle that suggests speakers should be as informative as is required, but nor more so for the purpose of the conversation. Okay, the key principle of maxim of quantity: first, be informative. Second, avoid over-informing. And the last one is avoid providing too little informative. Maxim of quantity have prohibition. First, too little information may lead to misunderstanding or confusion due to lack of context. And the too much information can overwhelm the audience and obscure the main point. And then maxim of quality is the expectation that people will say honest things in a conversation, which is one of the four expectations that make up Chris' principles, or what is known as the cooperative principle. Okay, and according to this maxim, the expectation is that people in conversation first say things that are truthful. Second, avoid saying things that they don't have evidence to back up. And the third, don't say anything that they believe might be false. And then types of maxim quality violation: first, breaking the maxim of quality on purpose, and breaking the maxim of quality by accident. Okay, guys. You can see the example here, the difference between floating for implied meaning and violating to deceive, suspending context where truth isn't expected, and hedging, signaling uncertainty. Okay, the breaking the maxim of quality by accident, people who violate the maxim unknowingly usually occur when the person is unaware of what they are doing, usually affected by drug or alcohol that call their minds and do not fully realize what is being said, and usually. And then the next is maxim of relevance. Make sure that all the information you provide is relevant to the current exchange. Omit irrelevant information. This maxim also helps us to understand utterance in conversation that might not be intended of us. Okay, this here the example of the maxim of relevance. About compliance with the maxim of relevance and violation of the maxim of relevance, you can see and read about the example. Okay, next, maxim of manner. Be persuasive and or be clear and easy to understand. This principle does not discuss what we say, but how we say it. The goal is for the message conveyed to be easy to understand, not confusing and efficient. Okay, here the key principle of the maxim of manner. First, avoid obscurity of expression. Second, avoid ambiguity. Third, be brief. Avoid unnecessary probability. And the last one is be orderly. Okay, you can use the four of key principle from the maxim of manner for create the effective communication, especially according to the how to create the best manner of the good manner if we communication or conversation with someone. Okay, the next is maxim of manner. Examples of maxim of manner compliance. Okay, you can see and read here about the example and the difference between clear, not obscure, and ambiguous, brief, and orderly. There are example and the meaning of. And then we get the conclusion here. Okay, H. Paul Critch cooperative principle and his four conversational maxim, quality, quantity, relevance, and manner are important foundation for effective communication. As this principle guides speakers to be honest, informative, relevant, and clear in conversation. Understanding these principles helps people communicate more effectively, interpret indirect language, action, and avoid misunderstanding by recognizing when and why these principles are followed or violated. Okay. Here are some references you can use for further exploration. And the last one is thank you for watching this video. I hope that this explanation of conversation maxim will be useful for you in understanding and improving the quality of your daily communication. And that's now for me. Thank you. Thank you guys and see you next in the video.